Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Blade and Soulmate 2020 patch preview. So they just finished the live stream, I think like a day or 2 days ago. So basically there's the event that's going on. There's going to be an RNG box which is exclusively for costumes. Unless you salvage the costumes, then you can exchange those costumes for sacred vials and other materials if you want to. Not really worth in my opinion. The third point is the Assassin third spec. And finally, we also have a new tier of soul, which is being released in the coming patch, which is very nice. However, if you notice, the prices of oils have gone crazy because of that. But yeah, we're going to be covering all these points. So point number one is the event. The event is very, very straightforward, very simple. Do your dailies, do your weeklies, your login rewards, and fishing. As a lot of people pointed out before, fishing is very, very expensive. So if you want to just skip out on the fishing, by all means do so. Auto fishing is fixed according to the live stream. However, we're going to have to test it for ourselves when the servers go live, of course. But just a heads up, if you are exchanging the pearls that you get from fishing into the event currency, it is very expensive because you need 1,800 of those pearls, which is quite a substantial amount of gold in order to exchange to one of those tokens. So I recommend skipping the fishing, just doing your dailies, your weeklies, and your regular login rewards, which results in 2 oils from the event per character. So you can just do that if you want, or if you want to go hardcore, by all means go hardcore and grind the crap out of this event. But personally, I don't think this event is like super high priority and something that, oh, you have to do. It's definitely on the lower side on the priority list. It's just something nice, something you can do on the side and you know, redeem some extra oils or get some extra materials from. The second thing is the RNG boxes. So I recommend people to skip the RNG boxes unless you want the costumes. There are 2 new costumes. Unfortunately, I don't have any screenshots of them. But the 2 new costumes, there's one where it's called the Azure Dragon. And the Azure Dragon, if you collect all the pieces, you will get an electricity aura around you, which is pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty nice. So there's that. And then there's another costume, which I forgot the name. It's like an orange costume. It's got a really cool hoodie, though. So there's that costume. So basically 2 costumes that are worth mentioning. The rest, I think, are all old costumes, just coming back again. So you will need to buy those RNG boxes with either N coin or Homun coin. Thirdly is the Assassin third spec. So the Assassin third spec is coming out with this patch. It looks super fun, super interesting. It's probably very macroable, to be perfectly honest. And, you know, definitely you guys should try it out. Unfortunately, I will not be covering assassin footage as I don't have an assassin and I don't really know how to play assassins. So hopefully there is someone that is playing an assassin. If you're a content creator or if you stream assassin or something, do let me know in the comment section below so I can refer people to you, because I don't know much about assassins. Maybe I'll refer you guys to Evil Do Us Harm. I don't know if he's going to be covering the assassin, but if he does, I'll definitely send you guys to him, since he does have an assassin that he doesn't play very often, but at least he does have one, right? And last but not least is the soul. So they're releasing the next tier of soul, which is very, very strong. So I recommend you guys to try to get to the next tier if you can, because you will need that DPS for the next raid with Frozen Arc or Iron Arc, or I don't know what they're calling it. Whenever that comes out, which should be in a couple months, you will need that soul in order to clear some of that content, especially for high ping players like myself, because you need like consistent 4 mil DPS to pass the first boss. So the DPS requirement is pretty high, pretty up there, and so you're going to need every little upgrade you can get. The only issue now is sacred oils have spiked in price. They were like at 500 gold before, and last I checked they're like 620, 650. I've even seen some at 700. So sacred oil prices are currently not worth buying for sure. You could try your luck with the honing oils and try crafting them every week. I don't know how I feel about that, but that definitely is another method, another way to try to get your oils. And you're gonna need 150 oils if you're going from the current max soul to the new max soul. So that's 150 oils, and you're also gonna need a bunch of elder scale. I believe you need like 80 elder scale. So the issue with that is the new dungeon, the Medusa dungeon, is not coming out in this patch. So we're still gonna have to farm Cathedral Cliffs or Hangar Zero for those shards, for the elder scale shards, which is a real bummer because, you know, needing 80 scales and you're farming for these fragments, and you need to farm a lot in order to make these scales. So it's a, you know, it's a pain in the butt. It definitely is a pain in the butt. So if you guys are going hardcore, by all means, grind the crap out of Hangar Zero, grind the crap out of Cathedral Cliffs. If you're just going for scales, go Cathedral Cliffs. It's much faster than Hangar Zero. But if you are helping like friends and other people trying to get their gloves, then by all means do Hangar Zero so that you help other people out, right? It's a win-win situation that way. Sure, you do lose a little bit of time, I guess, but there's that. So the last thing that I want to point out was I was mentioned in the live stream by Justin, or by Cyan, and he asked me about the Azure Dragon illusion staff. He was asking me what that little hook is. And so the little hook with the 6 little beads, that is a reference to the 28 mansions. So this is a direct translation in English. It's basically the Chinese constellation system. So it's very similar to like the zodiac system. So for each main symbol, or each animal, which you guys talked about on the live stream. So you had the Azure Dragon, the tortoise, the white tiger, as well as the bird. So these 4 are the symbols, or the main animals of their respective region, and each of them have 7 mansions. And so the mansions is basically a reference to the constellation or the stars. And so that is what the hook and the little beads refer to. So hopefully that answers your question, Cyan. If you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Hopefully your Discord gets fixed soon. And hopefully I get my YouTube channel back, because it's been like 2 months now and I don't know what YouTube's doing. But anyway, that's all I want to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the